Can you hear me, Tomasz?
Yeah.
Okay, we have somebody in the audience who is live streaming this, and the person who's live streaming this, who does Clubhouse debates, specifically put in a request for people in the YouTube chat to come in and troll. Now, the reason why that's the case is that the miracles in the Bible, in the Old and New Testament, are a part of a composite message. All right? Now, would you agree that the miracles are a part of a composite message, especially in the New Testament?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
Okay, that composite message is a sophisticated worldview, where we have God, who is ultimate, who is the absolute, who institutes creation, and he imposes all of its regularities while allowing for some irregularity. And so if you don't accept that worldview, right, and that would include the miracles that are recorded therein within the composite message, then you won't have a worldview to object to anything. Miracles would be no more objectionable than you saying, convinced me you have hair on your head, or convince me there's $1 in your pocket. Okay? You understand the dilemma you're in?
No, I don't. I don't see any dilemma. No.
Okay, so then I'll have to explain it again to you. Okay? The miracles are a part of a composite message, which is the Christian worldview. If you reject the composite worldview, you won't have a basis to object anything.
I beg to differ.
Okay, so in the Christian worldview, we have the God of the Bible who is the ultimacy and the basis of reality. So in that worldview, God himself imposes what is, can be, and cannot be. Now, when you reject that, and that after that you start speaking, you will be invoking from your perspective what is, what can be, and cannot be. Is that correct?
Yeah. 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 I'd say so.
Oh, okay. So whenever we speak, there's always going to be unstated premises, unless, of course, we're invoking what is the ultimacy of reality. So when you do speak and you talk about this, say, convince me of this, convince me of that, whatever it is, convince me of miracles, convince me Donald Trump has a comb over, whatever.
It's bait. It's bait, right? It's just to focus on the topic.
Excuse me?
It's bait. It's to focus on the topic of miracles. I'm not literally saying that somebody's. I think somebody's
I
gonna
am
come in.
focusing on the topic.
No,
I'm
I'm
getting
not.
to a point.
I'm not saying
I'm
you're
giving
not.
you
I'm not
I'm
saying you're
giving
not,
you a
Darth.
reductio. Why are you interrupting me?
Because I'm
You're asking
clarifying what
me.
is.
Hold on a
Darth,
second.
shut
Hold on a
your
second.
fucking
Hey,
mouth
hey,
for a
hey, hey, hey,
second.
listen.
Darth, I'm making me,
I'm
bro.
going to leave in a second. You asked me to convince you, and I'm attempting to do that, and you're over talking me while I'm doing that.
Yes, okay. Do you know how I view the miracles?
It doesn't matter to me. Either you
Okay,
accept the
well
Christian
then,
worldview as it presents itself, or you don't.
I
So
think
which
that
is it?
you misinterpret the scriptures, Darth. I think you don't retain the four gospels, and I think that
Okay.
I think that you're a lunatic, bro. I think you're partially a flake. I think
On
that you
what
fucking.
on Okay, let's go one at a time here. Okay.
I think you're a flake.
I'm a well seasoned debater, and I'm accustomed to all of the diversionary tactics. I've been doing this for 12 years. Okay, on a daily basis. I'm well accustomed with all of the diversionary tactics.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know. I've seen the
now,
bingo.
now, when you say that I am a lunatic, what is it fundamentally in your worldview that dictates any and all instances of what is, can be, and cannot be? So from that, you can call me a lunatic when what I say deviates from that. So what dictates what is and cannot be?
Okay, I said flake. I said I think you're a little flaky, right?
Okay, you
Because
said I was a lunatic.
okay, I might have
Now,
said that too, because I do
do
kind of
you
think you're
need
a
me?
lunatic.
Okay,
Like if you're gonna
do
sit
you
here and
need
accuse
me to
somebody,
repeat? Okay, here we go.
if you're gonna
This is
sit here and accuse
called what
somebody
you
of
are
doing something
doing.
physical when
What you
you
are doing
actually,
right now is
Darth,
called the
holy shit,
heckler's veto. What you are doing right
I am
now,
definitely heckling you. Yes,
what you are doing is the heckler's veto.
glad
People,
that you were aware of that.
right, right. The heck. Do you know what the heckler's veto is?
No, I've never heard of this term. I don't need labels to make my way through a conversation.
Okay. Well, the heckler's veto is a term that is common within political and collegiate
I don't
discourse.
fucking
Okay.
care
The
what you
heckler's
want to call it,
veto.
Darth. I don't fucking care
Wow.
what you want
Wow.
to
Are
call what's
you okay?
happening right
Can I ask?
now. I don't care what
Let
you
me
want
ask
to
you a
label
question.
the now. I'm asking you about fucking miracles, Darth.
Isn't it
This is
amazing?
what they're left with.
Isn't it amazing how you are going in a complete
I'm not
meltdown? And I'm
you're
speaking
fucking
civilly with you.
I'm like, holy shit.
You're losing your mind.
I am losing my patience with you, dude.
No, I'm not. I am not acting in an unbecoming way, but you're losing your mind.
Because you're fucking speaking about fucking obfuscation here. I don't care about your vocabulary, bro.
I'm
I'm
not
not
speaking of fucking
I don't
obfuscation.
care
I'm
about
going
your
through a
fucking
passage of.
vocabulary, Darth.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
beg to differ.
I guess you're not really a serious player then.
Bro, okay, explain the miracle of water into wine, and then I will. Okay? Because I think you view
Okay.
the thing. Okay, how about this, Darth? You fucking retard. Would it be socially acceptable for a Jew?
Why
What
are
is,
you
Darth,
so
answer
upset?
the
please.
fucking question, or I'm gonna remove
Just
you.
leave.
Well, you
I'm
can
going to
remove me.
fucking
I have
remove
plenty of
you.
room. I have plenty of rooms to go to, but this will
I
just be
know you
another
do. Well, then
example.
put it on if you're not
This
going
will
to answer
be
my
just
fucking
another
question.
example that
Because
when
this
I
is
try
my
to deal with
fucking room,
somebody,
and you're going to answer the
Darth,
fucking
I would
question,
just
okay,
or
leave.
you're going
listen.
to go hang out with your fucking goddamn squad. That's that.
I am more than happy to answer any questions. But the fact is, I'm not acting unbecomingly, but you are going totally berserk.
Bro, okay, you fight with words, okay? And just because somebody fucking punches with a fucking word that has and is hidden in a definition does not mean you're not a fucking prick, okay? Me and you have had problems in the fucking past, buddy. I
Wow, wow.
don't fucking like you.
You are
I
completely
okay, no,
unhinged.
I'm definitely not unhinged. I
Oh,
personally do
you
not
really
like you.
any neutral observer would
I
say,
do not
"Wow,
like
this guy is
you.
going
That
nuts."
is that. I
There
think
are
you're a
plenty of
fucking
people that
asshole.
I don't. There are
And you're not going to
plenty of
answer any
people
of the
that I
fucking
don't like.
questions I ask.
Oh,
Describe,
I'm.
explain the miracle
Mhm.
of water into wine, or get the fuck out, Darth. That's
Darth, you're
that.
Oh,
wasting your
okay.
time with
Well,
this guy.
the explanation of miracles, okay, whether it's turning water into wine or Jesus walking on water or Moses parting the Red Sea, what we have is God is, in addition to his regular providential control, God is producing events that cause shock, awe, and wonder, which to be a sign to those that the person in question is a prophet of God. Now, these events appear to the normal human mind as to be some type of a violation or a cessation of the normal regularities of events. But in actuality, this is the power of God superseding the regularities that are imposed, causing awe and wonder.
Correct.
Okay?
Okay, let me stop you there. Now, I see it as human expectation versus reality and the truth and the way and the life. That's what I
Okay.
see.
Well,
So answer the fucking question or I'm going to remove you.
I
Would it be
just did
so?
answer
Answer the fucking question or I'm going to remove you.
I did
No, you
answer the
didn't. I
question.
asked you, would it be socially acceptable for a Jew to drink water out of the ceremonial washing jars? Yes or no? Answer the question.
Would it be? Not that I'm aware of. Why?
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Now here's the problem. You keep on asserting what is, can be, and cannot be. We all do when we speak. Now, when I assert what is, can be, and cannot be, I'm doing so in virtue of the God of the Bible and his self-disclosure of himself. You, however, are taking issue with that. So
I
could you
don't think
tell
you worship
me,
the God of the Bible. You worship the Bible.
may I finish, please?
Okay, but before you
May I
continue, I'm going to
finish,
say that
please? May I
I am
finish,
observing
please?
you
May
worshiping the
I
Bible.
finish, please? May I finish,
Go away.
please? You see, I think you're getting very agitated,
Yeah,
because
Because
you
you are
realize that I have
fucking
here
annoying,
we
bro.
go again. Every time I speak, you're doing the heckler's veto because this is an attempt to shut down the
No,
dialogue.
because you're
It's
just
an attempt to
droning
stalemate.
on. No.
No, I keep droning on like this because you keep on acting in an abusive manner and won't let me speak.
Okay, well, don't
Okay?
bore the
Now,
fuck out of everybody then, please.
okay. I don't think you're really a serious intellectual player here. I think that you are a teenager trapped in a man's
Yes, I
body
am a
and
man child.
you're
Yes,
showing it
correct.
by the way you're
I
conducting
am a
yourself
man
right now.
child, yes.
Amen.
Yeah, you are. How old are you, by the way?
I'm in my
I'm
30s, mid
61. How old are
30s.
you? Okay. Now, this is really shocking because the way that you're coming across is like you're an unhinged 16-year-old. And I don't
No,
mean that
my
to throw you
fucking
under the
goddamn
bus.
fucking
May
light
I
went
may I
out the
finish,
minute you
please?
came in,
May I
bro.
finish, please?
No, okay,
You're
hold
free
on
to
a second.
criticize me
No, you
all
can't
you
finish.
want. Here we go again. You are completely out of
Darth,
control.
did you remove me from a fucking room for being a professional martial artist? Yes, you did. So I don't like you. I don't have to respect you. You're a fucking idiot. You're a
Wow.
fucking
This
flake.
guy's 30 years old and he's acting like a psychotic
Darth,
16-year-old.
Fucking
Darth, you are
asshole,
wasting your
bro.
time.
Get off the meta and just answer the question, man.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
wasting
hey,
your
Jesse, you can stick it where the sun don't shine, okay? I am
time.
dealing with this
Okay.
gentleman here, and I shouldn't even call him a gentleman because he is okay, and I'm not trying to ad hominem here, okay? And I hope that the
And homes
heretic
are
here
welcome.
That's exactly what you're
actually,
doing, man.
wow, this, I mean, you are totally out
These
of
atheists are
control,
unhinged.
heretic. Totally out of control. Now, you don't have to like me, you don't have to agree with me. But if you're
I
going to
used
set up a
to.
room and
I
tell people
fucking
to
used
come
to,
in
bro.
here we go. Every time I speak, you go into a verbal meltdown and you're employing the heckler's veto, which is to shut down another person
No,
talking.
I personally, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I really am annoyed by you. Like, I just want to let you know the fact that you removed me from a room for being a professional martial artist, that was it for me with you, buddy.
Well,
You
you're
ruined your
30
credibility
years
for me.
old, if you're 30s, did you say you're 30 or older than 30?
Darth, your microphone's going in and out.
Yeah,
Am I hearing some anti-Cobra Kai
the
rhetoric in here?
fact that you are psychologically traumatized by being uh, ejected from a room tells us a great deal of your mental and emotional
Yeah, because
instability.
you're in my room now addressing me like you didn't say.
You're right, I am.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're in my fucking room now addressing me like you said,
mhm,
I'm not going to waste my time with you because you like martial arts and you like competing in martial arts. But yet here
yeah.
you are, ready to fill me with information and convince me of miracles,
Wow.
right?
Darth, you're wasting your
I
time.
sure hope that you're not in a romantic relationship because this is just
What I am.
unhinged.
I'm in an
It
absolute
probably
happy marriage, actually, with children,
okay.
a
What
home,
is
a
your husband's
career.
name? What is your husband's name?
Uh,
Bro, fair is
none.
fair. Just give him the boot and feel better about it.
No, because I don't want to boot
Yeah.
him, because I think he has redeeming qualities. I just personally think he's a fucking asshole.
Well, you see, this is what somebody does. Heretic is doing when he is fearful of a truly mano a mano intellectual
No, I'm
exchange.
not.
Okay,
Because
he
actually,
wants
if
to
I
think
ask
he's a
you about
bad.
miracles, you're going to start
A
stuttering.
mano
Every time
exchange
I
by
speak,
definition
you
is not an
overtalk
intellectual
me.
exchange. That's not
Okay,
what that
you are
expression means.
actually afraid. Hey, listen, anyone else talking, I will
Look,
ignore
what
you,
you said was
dumbasses.
wrong,
I'm
so I'm
speaking
calling
to the
you out on
heretic right now. One more time, I hear you talking, but I'm paying no attention to your content, so you're
it.
wasting your
Why are we
time when
putting
you
up with this
overtalk me.
asshole?
So, heretic, if you want to have an intellectual exchange, you have to let me finish what I am saying. If you persistently interrupt me, it's just proof that you're afraid of an intellectual exchange. You think you're a badass martial artist, but you cannot fight intellectually. That's why you have to be abusive and overtalk. Now, are you going to let me finish speaking?
Possibly depends on where you start going with
No,
it.
you're either going to tell me right now you will not going to interrupt me.
Who is this
Okay?
mentally stupid
Okay.
pretender?
You have yeah, listen, dude, I'm not upset by trolls. Okay,
I'm
I'm
not
old enough to be
trolling you.
your
I'm
father.
telling you to your
Now,
face that you're
heretic,
despicable.
okay, listen, James, you're wasting your time trolling me. So, heretic,
You don't even
what's it
know
going
what
to
a
be?
troll
If you
is. You don't know what
overtalk me
mono or
again,
mono means.
Takes
I
one to
will
know one.
leave in short order. Okay, so I
All
will
right,
finish
3
what I was
minutes
saying.
uninterrupted
Now,
for Darth
I don't
Dawkins.
need 3 minutes. I asked you a question. When you object to the case that I made for miracles, I made the case very clear. Your only alternative then is to tell me on what fundamental grounds you can object to anything that I say. So I would like to know from you, what is it fundamentally and singularly that dictates all instances of what is, can be, and cannot be?
I am an observation. That is, you have to make your own choices. Observation
No,
and
I don't think you
interpretation.
understood the
I
nature of the
don't think I
question.
do either,
Okay,
because I already asked you to talk to
unless
me
you're
like I'm a
God,
kid. Don't
I'd like to
bloviate and
know.
shit and obfuscate
I
with your
would like
fucking
to know
scary
from you.
vocabulary.
I'd like to know from you, when we look out the window, right now I'm looking out the window and I see the leaves blowing in the wind. Okay? Now, halfway across the visible universe, there are photons on their way to us. Okay? So when we consider all events that are taking place, okay, in our awareness and outside of our awareness, I want to know, is there one thing that dictates why all events are happening? Do you have an answer?
God.
Okay. Now, which God do you believe in? Is my mic not
No,
working?
your mic's working fine.
Okay. Which God do you believe in?
I don't believe in a God. I have a hope and a faith in a God.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe
So
in Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. So do you believe in the Trinity?
The Bible speaks of the Trinity. Yeah, I'd say I'd believe that for 3 years, yeah.
Okay, so you believe in the Trinity and the God of the Bible. Then why would you object to the miracles in the New Testament?
I don't object to all miracles.
Okay. You said, convince me Jesus did miracles. Now,
Yeah.
if you believe that do you believe that Jesus Christ is the second person of the Trinity?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Then why would you need to be convinced that he did miracles recorded in the New
Because
Testament?
certain miracles I believe are not miracles. There's miracles that I believe that happened and that are
Okay.
inexplainable, and I would consider those miracles.
Okay, so then here's the problem. When we read miracles, anybody reading these at face value, walking on water, healing the deaf, the
Darth, you're
blind,
roboting again.
the lame,
You're
rising
roboting.
from the dead. When we read through the Gospels, right, and the book of Acts, okay. All right, let me just switch to cellular.
Yeah, you're roboting.
Is that better? Okay. When we read the miracles, any normal person reading at face value will understand these are events that are seemingly impossible if all that there were just laws of nature. So why would you need to be convinced of any eyewitness account in the Gospels of an amazing event that is recorded that Jesus did? Why would you need to be convinced of it if you believe in the Lordship of Jesus Christ?
Well, because I believe, especially in the Christian culture, that people attribute magic to some of the miracles when those are not miracles. Those are
Could you give me
rebukes.
an
Or those
example?
are, yeah, water into wine.
Why is that not a miracle?
Well, because he gave them water, right? Out of the ceremonial washing
Right.
jars. And then 2 weeks
How
later
do you,
says,
okay.
it's not what goes
Okay.
into a
Can you
man
give
that
me
makes. Now you're
can you give
interrupting
me
me.
the passage? Can you give me the passage where it says it's
Yeah, it's
ceremonial
totally
order?
ironic that he says he never gets to be interrupted, but he interrupts anyone else whenever he pleases.
Yeah, I know.
This is what we call hypocrisy.
It's because
No,
he's a
I'm
flake
asking
a
for
little bit.
clarification.
That's how he operates.
It's not an interruption
Yeah,
if he's
hey
asking for
James.
clarification.
Hey James.
see?
James,
Atheists
I'll
are
just
getting
hold on,
triggered.
James. Hold on, James. I'll just give you this one notification, okay? I'm very much accustomed to there's a plethora of people trolling
Yeah,
on
you're accustomed to
Clubhouse.
fat men
So if
sitting
you
on your
don't want to
face
wish
too, bro. I give a
overtalk
fuck
me
what you're
again,
accustomed to.
I will block your account, okay? Which I would rather not do. Okay? If you want to be an asshole to me, then I'll just block your account, all right? I would rather
I
not
think
do
you're
that.
confusing who is being an asshole to
Okay.
whom.
Okay, James, guess what? Listen, I wasn't born yesterday, and just to let you know, I'm not a bickering teenager
Yes,
on
you are.
here. You don't have to like me, you don't have to agree with me, okay? But if you want to be an asshole, which is what you're
I've
doing
asked
right
you to
now,
show
I will
respect to
block
other
your
people in the
Okay,
room, and
all
if
right,
that
here
makes me
we
an
go. Okay,
asshole, I'll win.
you're blocked.
The picture says it
Okay,
all.
goodbye.
The picture says
Okay,
it all.
goodbye. Yeah, I'm accustomed to you adults like you who are assholes. Okay, so now you're blocked.
Okay, so Darth, I'd like to address the Trinity first, and just for anybody who
Okay,
asked
I
about the
asked
Bible
you
speaking. No,
for a
hold
verse.
on a
Can you
second. It's my
show
room,
me?
bro. Hold on a second.
Listen.
No,
No, we're
I'd
not
like
doing that
5
right
seconds.
now.
The
Hold
guy
on a
hasn't
second.
spoken
We're
yet.
not doing that right
So
now.
now that Zarth
We're gonna
is
get.
openly
You're
blocking people in
complete.
the room for
You don't know
engaging
how to
in the
have an adult.
precise same behavior that he is, can he be removed,
James, you're an
please?
idiot. James, you're an idiot. James, you're an idiot.
Thank you.
Boys. Okay, hold on. Everybody calm the fuck down. Oh, Jesus Christ, that guy's a fucking flake. Holy shit. Okay.